B-E. If you know the 3-digit extension of the... All right, let's hit it.
Now time for Roula and Ryan's prank call.
All right, Special K. I know a lot of people email you at krbe.com/prank call requests. Would you like to ask for more of those, or do you need to pause them for a minute because you're overwhelmed?
Summertime slowed down because people are on
Summertime slowed down. Absolutely did. So you can go ahead and hit us up there, krbe.com/prank call requests. Make sure you elaborate on how you want to do it. Not just something like with her haircut.
like anything.
What? She's
gonna do what?
She goes to the shopping mall.
Oh my god.
Okay.
He needs more info, so we can
more info.
reel him in
Right.
and get him.
And they don't keep hanging up on him and chase him for a month trying to get the call done.
Is on the line. She had a great idea.
Okay, so we're going to prank my brother. He's 20. He lives in Cyprus, and he's always riding crazy carts, dirt bikes, four-wheelers with all his little buddies. The law gets called. The HOA gets called. The neighbors get pissed because you're not supposed to be doing that, and they're doing it all day long. And in the neighborhood behind us, there's like a little park that gets closed with a gate after hours. They break into there and ride their dirt bikes there, always getting not in trouble, but someone's always having to come talk to them. So I think it'd be hilarious if Special K calls them and says maybe he's like a security officer or the HOA, either one.
Got it? And then what happened after you told your mom about this prank?
After I told my mom that I was going to try to get him on the radio, she told me that he also has videos on like TikTok and YouTube. He has like a whole YouTube channel that he broke into. It's like the Northwest Mall or something. It's some abandoned mall on 290.
Okay, that's probably the Northwest Mall. And then also in your email, it says that he broke into the Astrodome. Let's do this.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh, this could be awkward.
I cannot. It's like parkour on his electric bike.
How old is this?
20 years old.
Okay.
But he's been doing this for a little while.
Okay. All right. Let's hear.
On the TikTok.
On the TikTok.
You're going to give him to cry? You're gonna give him to...
Which character are you going to hit him with?
Ooh. Well,
authority.
Someone who works both the homeowners association and the Rodidio.
Richard.
The Rodidio.
Well, you got to know about the dome situation, you know.
Right.
So he's going to bring everything together.
Rodeo
here.
Authority's going to be in on this.
All in one. Here.
Hello.
Good morning, sir. We've been trying to get a hold of you. It's Richard Hunt from Homeowners Association.
Wait, who is this?
And my name is Richard Hunt.
Okay.
I'm just calling because we had to get with the law in regards to the dirt bike situation, and wanted to just touch base about that.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Unfortunately, we had to assess some fines on the homeowner, possibly your parents, whomever owns the home, on account of the noise pollution and the Hellian-ness.
What do you mean?
Sir, we have got you on video terrorizing the neighborhood on your Daredevil bicycle, I'm sorry to say.
I don't even ride anymore. What?
No, sir. Actually, I showed a little video to my family, and then my granddaughter said she recognized you from her internet phone on the ticket-a-talk.
Oh, that's crazy because I'm doing what?
You're doing all kinds of crazy moves on the ticket-a-talk at the Astrodome and the North Mall and all that such. It's all over the internet.
I think you got the wrong number.
No, sir. I'm not sure what gives you the right to terrorize our fair neighborhood, though. You're running all up and around the place on your dirt bike.
I don't even, like I said, I literally have a full-time job now. I don't even know who I'm talking to or what you're talking about.
It's Richard Hunt. You can call me Dick. But my wife is getting a flare-up with her hypertrichinosis, and she's got a beard coming in all counting. You're just making so much noise, like, round.
I don't even do that.
Round.
I don't even do that.
Round. It's all night, all day, all night. You're running all over the place. So,
what do you mean? I literally don't even ever ride. I don't even know what you're talking about. You're saying all night, all day. I don't even have a bike.
Okay, sir, I'll have you know I work for the Rodidio, and your antics in the Astrodome are hedonistic and sus. And we know that you were up in there.
That's not me either.
Sir, are you even old enough to drive?
Yeah.
You look old enough, though, to be laid across my lap and paddled like you should be, like your mother should have.
Oh, all right. So what's your name again?
It's Richard Hunt. You can call me Dick.
After you just said that, you're going to have some problems after you just said that.
Yes, sir. I see you out there again. I'll clothesline you.
What'd you say?
Yeah, you ever been clotheslined on that bicycle?
Wow.
Yes, sir. How about that? So you come on Buzzy Bee and by my place, I'll put you on the tickety tock.
I don't even ride dirt bikes. I don't ride bicycles. Like I said, I don't even know I'm on the phone with you still. Wasting my time. I don't ride.
And I don't know if it's an ATV or the cops.
I don't ride dirt bikes, four-wheelers, ATVs. I don't do none of that anymore. I used to when I was younger. I don't even do any of that anymore, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, then you should be old enough to know better then. All right. So where are you at right now? Can I meet up with you? Maybe we can just sell this man to man.
I'm in Magnolia working.
Magnolia. That's a perfect place to start because they don't deal with no bullcrap out there. I know that's right. You ride a little bicycle out there, young man?
No, actually, I don't.
All right. Is Hannah with you?
No. Wait, who's this again, though?
Well, you might know me as Special K from KRBE, the Roula and Ryan show.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, sir. Hannah has put you on a prank call today.
Bro, you lying, bro.
What?
Wait, what would he do?
You even told him who you were, and he hung up on you.
And he said
then?
it was a prank call. I said you're lying. You don't think that's a prank call?
He thought
What?
he thought that I was lying the whole time and never ever picked up the phone again.
Oh my God! What?
Yeah, I never got to really speak to him ever again.
What?
No.
And that's how it ends? You're leaving me hanging.
Well, I mean,
It's like one of those Archie movies or
Oh
a
my
crappy.
God.
I did talk
His face is
to
black,
Witch?
and it's
Yeah.
over.
I talked to his sister and Hannah, and she was like,
I did tell him, like, right after I told him, hey, it's a joke, and he, like, literally thought he was dead serious, and me and my mom were, like, cracking up.
okay, so
Wow.
he was told and explained to that it was a joke, and then I finally, like, he was
think
like,
he was
oh, it's
scared.
cool to put me on
Why
the
not?
Think he was
radio.
just scared.
I think he was definitely
Because
scared.
he kept lying about not having a bike and not. That's not me. That's not me.
But maybe
That's not me.
maybe he did it when he was like 18.
So now he's 19.
Yeah, 20 or whatever. So that was the old me.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to say. Dang, I don't even have that bike
I
anymore.
wonder why he kept saying, "What's your name again?" How did you not remember Richard Hunt? It's not like
Well, I think he just
pretty memorable.
kept trying to make him say his name in case he slipped up. I don't know. But that was so fun. On your bicycle. On your bicycle.
Hey, they ain't putting up with none of that Magnolia.
I like that though. He knows that he had that attitude where once you peacocked, he did it too back to you.
He's like, I'm going to slap you across your lap. Spank you.
She didn't like that.
Spank you. Go to krve.com/prank call request if you want to get somebody in your family, friends, circle, some coworkers. Kevin's going to turn it on.
You take care of.
Believe it or not, the stories are true. Don't ever let anyone try to bullshit you. Either you could be dead, nearly chopped off your head. Roula Ryan Show. Believe it or not, Ryan's gonna top you. He did it too, better than you. I'm sorry, boo.
And now I'm trying to answer the phones too, so I'm trying to do both at the same time because the mod's on vacation.
Really ask
yell
him
at
to
you.
spin to more than one plate. He
Trying
can't
to be
spin more
on,
than
trying to
one
do all this
plate.
stuff.
But
So.
we are trying to focus on the paranormal right now.
It's
in the
October,
month of
guys.
October.
We do this every year, and it's really fun because a lot of people just through the year have stories like this, but we like to focus all
the
those stories in this
spooky,
month.
unexplainable things.
We even have the music behind.
Ooh, turn that up.
Do I hear it? All right, we're going to start with Tim. Hey, good morning, Tim. Welcome to Believe It or Not.
Good morning.
Ooh, good morning, Tim. You've even got that imposing
Hello,
voice.
sexy.
Hello.
Let's get that in.
Oh, Eric's got a fear
I don't know if I'm
boner.
scared or if I'm doing wrong. What's happening over here?
Whoa! That's why I wanted him to go first.
Okay. Okay, Tim. Tell us your story, sir. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. So many years ago, my wife and I, we got married. She had a 2-year-old daughter. We were looking for a small house in the country to rent. We had a friend who was in a house who was going to be moving soon. He said, hey, you should try this place out. Nice house, nice location, yada, yada. So we did. It was just he and his wife, 2-bedroom house, so they only had one bedroom open. When I met the landlord, I said, we got to open a second bedroom for my daughter, or we can't take the house. She said, well, I kind of hate to. My father actually passed away in the house. My mother lost her mind and ambled out in the yard and froze to death in the front yard.
Oh, my
her-
gosh.
This was many years before that. But all of her things are in that bedroom. We don't have a place to store them. I said, I can't take the house without 2 bedrooms. I need one for my daughter. So she said, we'll get it down in a couple of weeks. So we went ahead and moved in. Everything was great. They came to empty that room out, and I kid you not, when they unlocked the door, you could feel the chill come through the rest of the house.
Ooh.
Just an eerie
is it they
feeling
always
that went
say?
over all of us.
It's always
I'm
like
sorry?
they always say it's like a really cold air.
It was.
Energy.
It was really cold there.
Your back of
It
your
went
neck
from wearing
hairs.
short sleeve shirts in there to you wearing sweatshirts. Weird, we knew, but not a lot of properties to get. So we thought, well, maybe imagination or whatever. We were young and dumb.
Sure.
So
And then?
my daughter moved into the room. We instantly started having nightmares. When I say we, I would have them. My wife would have them. My daughter would wake up in the middle of the night screaming. We'd have to go get her. Something she'd never done because she slept really well.
Can I ask real quick, Tim, how old did you say your daughter was at the time?
She was 2 at the time.
2 years old, and she's in the creepy cold room. Whoa. Okay. So y'all
Young
start
and
having
dumb, Riz. I
nightmares.
told you, young and dumb.
Young and dumb.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, you had to do what you
stay
had
in
to
that
do,
room.
but oh,
We're
man.
going to stay in the other one. No one died there.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd be
Well,
like,
on
this
the
baby
upside
girl's
of
sleeping
it,
right here
my
between
children
us.
love horror movies now, so it paid off dividends in the end.
Anything else happen?
But lots of stuff happened. There'd be things that would move around in the living room. We'd have pillows on the couch where we'd lay and watch TV. The next morning, they'd be in different spots. Did you move this? No, I didn't. Well, Amber must have. I didn't. Well, you didn't know. She's 2-year-old. There was no shower, but there were tubs. So, if you ever had to take a shower, a bath in a tub, you'd lay down and wash your hair. Every time we did that, it was a weird feeling that came over you that somebody was standing watching you, so you jump up and look. Nobody would ever do that.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, no.
Stop it. Oh, God. How long did this go on for, Tim, before either y'all bailed out or it stopped? Did it stop?
Well, I'll tell you what drove us out. The lady had a curio cabinet, the lady being the mother who had lived there. Her
Right.
daughter now owns the house, and she had trinkets and whatnots and things on a shelf in there, little figurines. We were worried about my daughter breaking them, so my wife moved them to an upper shelf and put some of her things on the bottom shelf. Did that during the day. We had dinner, did all the things you do, went to bed, got up the next day. All these trinkets had swapped places. My wife's were on the upper shelf. The ladies were back on the bottom shelf where she had left them when she walked out in the yard to freeze to death that time. My wife asked me, she said, did you move these? I said, no, I didn't move these. She said, you had to. I said, I did not move these. I tell you, what do you want to do? She said, I want to get the hell out. So we found a place, and we actually moved in with her mother until we could find another house to live in.
Was that scarier?
Oh.
Yeah.
It was horrible, Eric. Horrible.
I'll go back to the ghost. No
How
mother-in-law.
much time total, Tim, did y'all spend in that house?
About 2.5 months.
2.5 months.
Whoa.
You had to break the lease. You had to really, man.
And when you
Well,
wanted
this
to
was-
get out, did the family understand, or they give you grief? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. None of that's happening.
No, they didn't give us any grief about it. She kind of looked. The lady was a little thin on brains, it appeared like, so it was almost like she expected it. But they didn't give us any grief, and this was 36 years ago. So at least there wasn't a lease to be signed. It was word to mouth. We're going to take it, and this was the rent.
Sure,
Okay,
sure,
yeah,
sure.
Yeah,
right then. Damn.
We got out quick.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Whoa. I have chills. I have chills.
When I'm talking about these figurines, I'm not talking 1 or 2. There were probably 10 or 15.
Oh, wow.
But each one was placed back on the bottom shelf just exactly like they were when we moved in. And that's what put us out.
Whoa,
Interesting.
creepy.
And we laugh
Well,
about it
Tim,
now. My daughters, of course, they don't remember it, but when we tell the story, they get all big-eyed and, oh, yeah.
They get big eyes.
Yeah.
You got let them do it.
You brought it with that one, Tim. Thanks for sharing your creepy paranormal
I
story.
really
here.
get to talk
Believe it
to
or not,
Reagan because those stories when you're a kid. I mean, it's phrasing kids can see ghosts. They can see things when they're little.
Reagan has a very October name. That's the name of the character in The Exorcist.
Oh, it is?
Reagan.
It spells like that too.
Oh, really?
Oh, Reagan,
okay.
bring us your story here on Believe It or Not. Good morning.
R-E-G-A-N.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened when you were a little kid?
Okay, so I was probably 12, and I apologize. My voice is not as good as the prior story.
It's Tim. Can you do it as a deep voice? Can you do that? Oh, yeah, that's right.
A long time ago, 35 years ago. Just kidding. Like 20 years ago when I was 12, my mother lives in Virginia. So I went up there to visit her with my little brother, and her best friend Joy were living in a really old house at Virginia Beach. So the first, before we even went in there, she picked us up from the airport, and she was like, okay, kids, I have to let you know, our house is a little bit haunted. Every morning at 9 in the morning, the cabinets bang. And we were like,
oh, gosh.
you should have told us that before we came. So,
Yeah.
and she was convinced. She was like, it's a guy. We named him Brian, blah, blah, blah. So we were just like, ha, okay, Mom. So we get there. I didn't feel anything weird. There was no chill, nothing strange. And then, we got to talking about it later on, and she was like, yeah, Joy's son said that it's a woman, but I don't believe him. And I was like, okay, blah, blah, blah. So we go to bed. We wake up really early because she has to go to work, and sure enough, at 9, the cabinets start banging. And, we were talking, and, this was back in the day, so the MTV music videos were on early in the morning, and, it just felt like it was dead silent. All you could hear was the cabinet opening and shutting. And, we're not connected to any other houses, so it wasn't, something...
Yeah, like a train going by.
Or somebody,
Sure. There's no explanation. You can't explain it away.
Right. So we were like, okay, that was really creepy. Okay, we believe you now. So we left the house, and she goes, bye, Brian, like she says bye to the ghost. And so later that night, yeah. Right. So later that night, we're sleeping. I'm sleeping on the floor of her room, which has a Jack and Jill bathroom. So Joy's bedroom is across the hall, but the rooms connect by the bathroom. Okay. So I'm asleep on the floor on the air mattress, and it's late. My mom and my brother are already sleeping. So Joy comes in the room, and she's like, hey, I need to go use the restroom. Sorry for waking you. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. So she goes in the bathroom through our bedroom and shuts the door, locks it. So in the morning, I tell my mom, hey, did Joy lock herself out of the bathroom or something? Because, she came in through our bedroom last night, laughing. And my mom was like, Joy is out of town.
What?
Oh, gosh.
That wasn't Joy?
What?
That was somebody else?
It was not Joy. Joy was out of town.
Life in Houston revolves around...
So there are many dating red flags out there.
Well, there are a lot of dating apps out there, whichever one it is that you've tried. And look, I have a lot of friends personally in my world that they were like, that's it. I'm just going to be off the apps. That's it. And then somebody in their life, like their sister or their brother said, just try it one more time. Just try it one more time.
Never know.
And that last swipe right was the one. So I have 2 on Tinder and 2 on Hinge that got married when they were about to give up and throw it all away. And they're like, I don't need these apps. And it worked for them. And, look, here on the Roula and Ryan Show, most of us got into our relationships before the app game was the game. I remember when we first started the show and I was single, I put myself out there in every way possible. It was singles week. I had 5 dates in 5 days. I signed myself up for the show so that we could see what kind of engagement I would get on Yahoo Personals, Match.com, all this.
And none of that
I think
works.
I did. What's that one where the old guy was on there always with the music? This
eHarmony.
Yeah, eHarmony. Oh my God. I was trying to sign up for that on the show.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think you
the
do
process was so maddening of how many questions I had to answer. I go,
It's
I can't do
100
eHarmony.
questions.
It was so many questions. I was like, I can't do
you
eHarmony.
found your man because of...
A blind date. My sister set me up on a blind
but it's
date.
because of your sister.
Yeah,
That's still the best way, I think. Someone you know
Somebody
that knows you.
knows
Yes.
your personality.
And get you with that
An
person.
algorithm is never going to be able to figure out your
But
personality.
so many people
A lot of people do,
have
though.
success,
A lot of
though.
people do, though. So Ryan Patrick is a guy who does dating and relationship coaching, and he said that there are things you should look out for on people's dating profiles where you should immediately swipe left because it is showing you they are emotionally unavailable. If you are looking for someone to share your life with, listen, it's fine if you're going to put it all out there that you just are a one and done person. You're just out there to find somebody for
As long as
tonight,
both people-
and that's all you want.
If both people are on the same page, then no harm, no foul.
I feel like this is dating season for Jules, Sam's best friend, because now
because it's summertime. She's a teacher.
out.
And she's a teacher, and now it's maybe more free
Put
time.
it on her full blast, Aaron.
Yeah, I feel like now is her time. She can relax.
Well, you
Because she's
can't
such a great
breathe her.
teacher. She puts so much into the
But-
kids. She needs to put it into herself.
Jules has some requirements. It must be sunny outside. It can't be any rain or she won't go outside.
Why?
Because that's just how she is. She's like a little hermit crab. It has to be like perfect weather
she's got red hair
for me to get her outside.
Unless you do the
Weather
opposite.
day.
That's pretty major.
I know, right? She's so funny. She's so cute. But yeah, so it has to be like perfect weather. It has to be a good vibe.
I was going to read some of these, and you tell me what you think.
Yeah, let me see. If
Okay,
she,
so
right.
here are telltale
She's in
signs
class
if you're
right
in
now.
any app.
She's not hearing
Yeah,
this.
because she's not as
Jules, turn us on.
Well, she
hear some
can
of
hear the
these red
podcast later.
flags.
If you are on an app and you are looking for a relationship that's going to actually mean something, you are not here for the just tonight person.
Right.
These are telltale signs that this person is emotionally unavailable. Swipe left on this person. Don't even get involved. If they have chosen to give you the bare minimum information in the profile, there's really not a lot to their profile. They're just pretty standard.
What are they hiding?
Right. Or they're not engaging at all.
A lot of times, guys, less is more. We just.
That's what I was
yeah.
thinking too. If you put a whole novel, I'd be like, bro, I'm checked out. I'm not.
Well,
reading
not a
that.
novel, but sometimes a little bit more than that. Single.
Or when there's no picture and it just says looking for now.
Oh,
that's not good.
That's not it, Kevin. Kevin.
That's
and how would you know that again?
This is why you're not on the date. Get in the corner. Just go over there.
How about this one?
Just go over there.
Now, I think this next one's going to be hard because I don't even use dating apps, but when I see articles about dating apps or I'm on Instagram or something and somebody's sharing something, it's always a bathroom selfie. This guy says if the picture was a bathroom selfie, this person is emotionally unavailable.
What?
You think? Because all they care about is like primping and looking good.
Like, shouldn't you use a picture that you like?
Yourself. No, that's cool. That's
you
fine.
were at an event where you know you looked good. You should use that picture.
Yeah, use an event, not just in your toilet, in your bathroom.
No,
no,
that's like with the lid up in the background. Do not use this picture.
Don't do that.
Do not use this picture.
Thank
okay.
you. It's tacky.
Another one that they say you should definitely, have a red flag if it's summertime, like now it's summertime.
Right.
And the picture that they've posted as their profile picture is from the winter time. Let's say they went to the mountains or something and they're in ski clothes or winter clothes.
What is their best photo?
They're not updating enough for you to know what they really are.
Well, maybe they don't really feel comfortable in a swimsuit.
It doesn't have to be a swimsuit.
They're fully
But at least
covered.
Like you can wear like a
outside.
t-shirt. Yeah.
Something like that. They
A
say
Tommy Bahama shirt.
with your hat.
Those old guy shirts.
With the buttons.
If you had vents in the back of your shirt,
You shouldn't even be on a dating app.
If you have vents in the back of your shirt, you live in Houston, Texas, and it's 130
Yes.
degrees. Do not
Exactly.
shame the
Or
vented
you're
shirt.
a golfer or fisher.
Or-
Ken.
or a
There's
dad.
a lot
If you're a
of
dad,
Or a real man that works outside with their hands because they need the
Ventilation.
Ventilation.
Okay, if the person on their profile has a political or religious rant, they are emotionally unavailable. Now, I don't know why Ryan Patrick, the dating coach, thinks that those two things are related. I'm going to assume if they are so staunch in their platform, do they not have time to make room for other things? I don't know.
I
Then
think
why
it's
are
good
they
to
out there
have that.
dating?
I-
At least you know what you're getting.
You could be, because we're more divided than we've ever been as a nation. Say you really strongly believe one way, and you go out and this person is preaching the exact opposite of what you stand for. Wouldn't you want to know that?
But there's a difference between saying your party and then going on a rant. There's a difference between posting a Bible verse and saying, like, you're all sinners.
But at least you know it before you get out there.
Yeah.
True.
37530 if you want to throw a red flag to us that you've seen on dating apps. One person text says they got married last Saturday to the man they met off Tinder 5
Congrats.
years ago. Congratulations. It does work for a lot of people, but a negative stance is emotionally unavailable signals.
What's a negative stance?
A negative stance, like your stance on life, you're just a negative.
Oh, like a Debbie
aura.
Downer.
But who goes online and posts that?
Yeah, that's.
People do
I just think clouds are the best. I hate
Why,
sun.
why would you post that?
You used to
world
do
is
that when
falling apart.
before you were engaged.
What do you mean?
You put that face.
duck lips. Yeah, the thirst traps.
I'm sick.
I'm so sick.
It was when I had COVID for like 6 times in 1 year. I was like, ugh.
I'm sick again. Look at me. Or look, I took a run today. Look, I'm sweaty.
What is it I always say? And that wasn't a
But
dating
now
app.
you're all happy.
That wasn't a dating app. Or
Now he's like,
anything.
look at my girlfriend. Now I have a girlfriend. Look at me. Look at my girlfriend.
The visual of
Do
this
it then.
entire what just happened has to be on
No more
camera.
peach rings for you.
Oh, those peach rings are awesome.
You guys are allowed
They
to have
suck.
any more CBD.
People talk about what is in their world. That's what they do.
But now you're in a happy mood.
I've never
I'm
posted
in a great
myself,
place.
Ryan, sick in my bed saying,
You could go through at Radio Ryan Chase, go through my entire photo.
Oh, I have. I saved a bunch of them.
Yeah, we saved him.
Oh, yeah.
A road show. I got
yeah.
Kevin and Ryan. I got some really good
Okay.
ones.
Also, he fell asleep in the meeting the other day. I got that one too.